Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a man with quick understanding, a sharp vision, CA Atul Gupta Ji. He has vast experience in SMP practice, specializing in management consultancy, taxation, especially GST, ITES audit. During his association with the ICAI as a council member since 13, he served as the president of ICAI 2021 and the vice president in 1920. His experience at ICAI spans through education, examination, CPD, research, IND, and system development with strong focus towards IT architecture. Under his stewardship at Board of Studies, the new scheme of education and training of ICAI that was benchmarked with the revised international education standards was launched in year 17. Being thoroughly conversant with the professional concerns and demands of his time, CA Atul Gupta Ji has authored many relevant books and has published numerous articles in leading newspapers, magazines, and professional newsletters, and delivered lectures in about 1,500 seminars and conferences. Presently, he is also on board of XBRL International and many other reputed organizations in India. So let's welcome CA Atul Gupta sir to our show Professional Talk. Welcome Atul sir to our show Professional Talks.
Thank you, Vikasji.
Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation at shorter notice also.
Please.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have seen your journey. We have seen your professional journey. You were the past former president of the ICI. But some students and the young members want to know how you become president. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप कैसे स्टूडेंट से एक जर्नी आपने आईसीआई काउंसिल तक या फिर प्रेसिडेंट का जो सफर तय किया है आपने, तो दैट इज वेरी हार्ड, वी नो, वी बिलीव, बट आपकी सर जर्नी कैसे स्टार्ट हुई? फॉर एग्जांपल आपकी कॉलेज और सीए ज्वाइन करने के पहले आपका स्कूलिंग, आपका जो होम टाउन है, कहाँ से आप बिलोंग करते हो, तो सर आपके बारे में आप थोड़ा बताइए सर.
Vikas ji, just to share with you that I belongs to primarily from a Delhi only. My village is within the Delhi only, in the North Delhi. And as far as the schooling is concerned, it was from a government school only altogether, up to 12th class. And then after that, Delhi University, I studied in the Deen Dayal Upadhyay College of Delhi University. As far as the background is concerned, I belongs to a very humble background with all the blessings from my parents and the Almighty. And as you mentioned about the journey to become the president, I just wish to share with you that it was never a dream to become the president of the ICAI per se, because when you are from a humble background, you are struggling for your bread and butter, even to buy the slippers. So you don't have any dream that, oh, you will become a president of the ICAI. So it was like the journey started, and we tried to contribute not only in the for our own practice as a SMP practice, but also in the profession. So I started with the giving a lot of lectures and sharing the knowledge about the service tax and other subject matters. And gradually with the blessings and the support of the members, I got elected in the regional council. At that time also, there was no dream to become the chairman of the Northern India Regional Council. But with the support of my council colleagues, regional council colleagues, I became that. And then after journey started with a council member, and finally it reached to a level that with the blessings of the Almighty and my parents and support from everybody, I become the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So if I go back to my basic roots. So I feel really humbled with the blessings that the Almighty showered on me, that I become such a background, such a humble background with all the financial difficulties, but with the rich support, heritage, or I will say the good part is that the parents' learning which was given to me helped me to reach to this level. So thanks to my parents and the Almighty for all things.
Great sir, great sir. Your journey was really meaningful for the young members and the students. अगर जब भी ये वीडियो देखेंगे सर young members, they will be motivated. And sir, after becoming after passing from the college, who made you aware about the CA कि CA भी एक कोर्स होता है कि आप कॉमर्स भी ये भी चूज कर सकते हो? Is there any counseling model that time?
No, Vikas, there was no counseling per se, but as I shared with you that we were there in the government school only. So after that, we completed the 12th examination. One of my friend's elder brother, so both he inspired both of us to go for a professional course. Initially, we joined the cost accountancy course, and I just wish to share with you that my elder brother is a chartered accountant. So he persuaded me that okay, you should do the CA as well. So it was only the elder brother's persuasion that I did the cost accountancy as well as the chartered accountancy course in my career.
Sir, second question is also important, and this is related to your last answer. Sir, importance of CA along with CS or LLB. काफी सारे students ऐसे होते हैं after becoming CA, they also go for CS or along with CA they pursue CS also. तो यहाँ multiple जो degrees है sir, इसका benefit है after becoming CA?
Because I will tell you that the CA qualification in itself is a complete qualification. So there is no need per se that okay, because of the necessity you have to do any other course. May it be I will not name anybody, but I will say that any course other than the CA. So it's a complete course. So there is no necessity per se. But in case you want to do for some specialization, say for example, you want to go for a forensic, you want to go for a legal side, interpretational side, or you want to go for some another side, maybe the cost accounting side or a company's law expertise. In that case, you may pursue based on your experience, like interest, or you are you are looking a career towards that direction. So say for example, I want to appear in the court, then it is not possible that okay, as a chartered accountant, I will be able to beyond the C-stat level or ITES level. Yes. So in that case, I have to. But otherwise, I will say to all my students and all my colleagues here that the CA qualification in itself is a complete qualification. What matters, because very, very importantly, we should understand that what matters, it is not the aptitude, but the attitude that determines our attitude. Meaning thereby, you can have the 10 degrees, but if you don't have that kind of a right kind of attitude, hardly matters. So only one qualification is sufficient, because that is not a qualification, that is the attitude. So I used to say that the CA professional qualification is not a professional qualification, is the professional acumen, is the professional attitude which we get when we are doing any professional course, and that help us. I just wish to share with you when I qualify the CA examination, and today when I'm dealing in the GST, whether the GST was taught to me, the answer is no. Whether the service tax, the answer is no. But today I'm the expert of the subject which was never taught to me in my CA examination. So what is the meaning therefore? That it means that the qualification give us the professionalism, that whatever you will do, you will do with the professionalism. So don't run after the qualification, run after the skill set, run after the attitude building. That is more important for your success.
Exactly, sir. There is a very important message from Atul sir here. Students are trying to get multiple degrees like CA, CS, LLBs, and if you had completed your CA, I think CA is enough for competing with all the courses, right, sir? Sir, there is an important question from all the members like CA or CS members, whatever cost accountant members. Sir, practice then and now. There is much struggle in practice nowadays. हम लोग कभी भी कोई प्रैक्टिस यंग स्टूडेंट अगर यंग मेंबर कभी प्रैक्टिस में आता है, चाहे वो सीए का हो, चाहे सीएस हो, चाहे सीएमए, तो यहाँ पे काफी चैलेंजिंग होता है. तो किस तरह से एक यंग मेंबर प्रैक्टिस के लिए परस्यू कर सकता है, उनके लिए कोई हिंट्स?
Because I will say that after every 10 or 15 years, 20 years, you will find a transformation. So when somebody started the practice in 2000, he was saying that, oh, in 1980, it was much better practice opportunities as compared to in 2020. And now 2000, and now in 2020 or 2022, you will say, no, it was better in 2000. So I will say that for the professionals, there are the ample opportunities available even in 2022. But you have to understand that what the market or the value-added services you can provide, what the market expectations are. So I used to say that every time you have to reskill your skills and you have to adapt. You have to adapt yourself with the new age requirements. So always try to understand what is the new age jobs are there. I just share you an example. that earlier there was a job available in the toll plaza for a ticketing. But now, after the invention of the FASTag, there is no more, the job is no more required for the ticketing because it is a automatic barrier is available. But at the same time, there is a reconciliation job which emerges out, that there will be a reconciliation requirement between a toll plaza company and the FASTag company, that how many vehicles have passed from that particular barrier. So my dear friend, there is a vacancy, there is a new job, but we have to understand that what is the new job. The new job is to have a reconciliation. So you have to expert the spreadsheet as compared to doing a ticketing job. Likewise, in every profession, in everywhere, the transformation will happen. Earlier days, we used to say the A for apple and B for ball. Today, we are saying A for artificial intelligence, B for blockchain, C for cybersecurity, and D for data analytics. The World Economic Forum mentioned that in the next 10 years, there will be a huge decline in the jobs, specifically in relation to the bookkeeping and auditing. But at the same time, they mentioned that there will be the new jobs emerging out for a data analytics. So the audit will be more of a, rather than an omission, it will be of a commission. Now, if I will be of a conventional mindset. Oh, I have to do the 2 + 2 only. I have to only do the ticking job. Then there will be a difficulty. Yes. So my young colleagues has to understand that they need to understand what are the new age jobs which are there in the market. How they will be able to provide the value-added services in that particular direction. And that's it. There is a huge opportunity available. I just wish to share with you, for example, I am dealing in the GST. There are 1.4 crore assessees itself in the GST. How many chartered accountants are there in the practice? It is less than 1,44,000. So practically you can understand that how much opportunities are available if you will provide value-added services in the area of GST. Likewise, the Companies Act, every month there are the thousands of companies are getting registered.
Exactly, sir.
They have to get them audited. They have to do a lot. They have to take a lot of value-added services. So, because I will not agree with you that there are the challenges for the practice then on practice now. No, I believe that the today environment is much easier. You may not be aware that earlier the trial balance, to match the trial balance, if even 1 rupee difference is there, it was taking 3 days to match the trial balance, but to talk about the balance sheet. But today, you may not be aware what is trial balance because you are directly getting the balance sheet from the accounting packages.
From the software, right?
Yes or no? Yes or no? So the answer is yes. Meaning thereby, there is a lot of transformation. The technology support is available. Today, you are living in an era when you are having a lot of information available. You can be a global consultant. Everything is there. Exactly, it's purely the mindset which you have to do in a right way. That's why I mentioned it is not the aptitude, but the attitude that matters.
Totally justifies this sentence, sir. And sir, the institute is coming with the any courses with the digital architecture, jisse the professional will be benefited.
Institute is doing a lot of efforts to see that the members are adopting this disruptive technology. May it be the forensic course, may it be the any other course which is there. Yes, if you ask me whether the institute will be doing a coding course, so the answer will be no, because the institute is not having that kind of rather than teaching the accounting standard or the auditing standard, I will start teaching the Java or SQL. So that is not possible. But otherwise, whatever the requirement is there for the professionals, because the professional has to use the technology to have the skepticism they are looking for. Say, for example, the data analytics. So we opened the various forensic labs. We started the specific course. We established the forensic standards. Everything is there from the ICAI to provide the necessary support to our members to face the current period challenges.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. So there is a conclusive question. I will not take much of your time. And so the scope of chartered accountant internationally, like after passing from the ICAI India, they moved to Bahrain or other countries. Like many of our friends is in Dubai, Bahrain. So why they are shifting to abroad? Is there any more scope in abroad or internationally?
It's not a more scope or it's not a less scope. The point is that the chartered accountant qualification is recognized in more than 100 countries as the best qualification and the best talent available in the world. And that's why the largest of the companies are looking only the chartered accountants to head their finance role. May it be the CFO, may it be the president, director, or vice president finance. And that's why you can see that there are more than 40,000 chartered accountants today who spread their wings and now settled at the different locations, overseas locations. And they are making this profession a really a proud profession. They are the actually the brand ambassador of this profession. So my dear friend, I will say that it's not that, okay, there are the better opportunity as compared to India. It's purely that, okay, somebody likes that, okay, I want to go for a Dubai, or I want to go for a USA, or I want to go for Australia or otherwise. But I can only tell you that if you will go to any country I'm telling you, and you just tell them that, okay, I'm an Indian chartered accountant, he will salute, or he or she will salute you, because they believe that it's the most laborious, most intelligent fraternity which is there in the name of a chartered accountant. And that's why everybody recognize our qualification. And if you are getting recognition, and then you are getting the good job, the good opportunities, the good money, so why not somebody will go for that?
Definitely.
So it's a proud moment for everybody. And that's why I just wish to share with you that the ICAI has a dream that in the next 2 years, by 2024, when the ICAI will become 75th year, will be celebrating the 75th year, ICAI will be available in the 100 cities of the world. Right now, it's 80 plus. At the time of Corona, we started the journey more aggressively. Earlier, it was only 29, something like that. But in the last 3 years, we progressed a lot, and today we are available in more than 80 plus cities of the world. And the days are not far away when we will be available in the 100 cities of the world, which is a great benchmark, the landmark, that without any kind of I will say that financial support from anybody, it's purely a voluntary organization which having this kind of a mammoth network available across the globe.
Exactly, sir. That's a very good message for the young students also. They will get motivated after listening your words, sir. And sir, very first, thank you so much for coming to this talk show. And this talk show is all about to inspire young students and members throughout the country.
My pleasure. Thank you,
Yes,
Vikas.
sir.